Hello everyone, Blazing. Well, Nintendo's doing a direct, so figured we just record my reaction to it, just to see if there's any fun games we can play on the channel in the future. So let's get started. They always go all out for these intros. It looks like an Aldemar game by the looks of it. Yep, or Pinkman, not Aldemar. I haven't really played any of the Pikmin games, but they never seemed interesting to me. This is so far pretty interesting. Oh, you've grown your own Pikmin in here. That looks way more than 10. Oh, a nice Pikmin. You know, it kind of makes me wonder, like, how are they here? Because this looks like it's just a giant Earth. So are these just weird insects on this planet? It is honestly very cute, not gonna lie. Oh, boss fight by the looks of it. Not gonna lie, that honestly kind of looks pretty interesting, so... Would I still play it? Probably not, but still. Interesting designs, I will say. Not gonna lie, that this sounds like it's now a horror game. Oh my. Not gonna lie, that kind of seems interesting at the end. Or it becomes a horror game.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. That was the latest trailer for Pikmin 4. A dog-like creature was spotted. What kinds of things will it show us? Please look forward to more information in the future. Let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
This new hero is a real gem.
That looks like Bayonetta.
Introducing Volume 3 of the
Xenoblade
Chronicles
never
2
mind.
Expansion Pass DLC.
Lapidurist extraordinaire.
What now?
Say hello to Masha, the newest hero and a refined Lapidarist. She can use special ore to craft accessories that can bestow various effects. Challenge battles with roguelike elements are also being added. Select only one character and battle wave after
Xenoblade's never been a game that interests me, so don't really care for this one.
And special abilities. Rack up victories with your heroes and set your sights on the final stage. You might also get special in-game outfits as a reward. And coming in Volume 4 later this year.
Tell me why! Is this really what you want? Nothing's gonna get through to him. He's a heartless machine. Like killing Granddad wasn't enough for you?
Volume 3 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 15th.
How many expansion passes will it get is my question.
Shake it, amigo!
Well, I haven't last time I seen him was on the Sonic Racing game a long time ago.
In a brand new Samba de Amigo game. Grab your Joy-Con controllers and gently shake them like maracas to match the targets during a song. Follow the instructions on screen to pose and dance. But
Yeah, definitely not going to play this game.
So stay on your toes. Why not dance with a friend to predict your compatibility in Love Checker?
Okay then.
Make sure to show up in style too. Compete online in World Party. Those with the lowest scores in each round will be eliminated. Keep the beat and aim for first place. 40 songs are included, spanning a multitude of genres from around the world. So grab those controllers and get shaken when Samba de Amigo Party Central shimmies onto Nintendo Switch this summer.
Nah. Seems interesting, but not going to play that either.
Got a passion for fashion?
Definitely not.
Welcome to Fashion Dreamer. This is the place to glam it up and express yourself. Here, you'll aim to become a stylish influencer. And you're in luck. Tons of people are seeking the latest trends. Give them a like if you
Yeah,
dig
as someone
their
who does
style.
not care for fashion, I could care less about this
Suggest new
game.
outfits for them to grow
Like,
as an
if you like it,
influencer.
go right ahead. You can play it whatever you want, but I will never play it on
Now
this
it's
channel.
time for
Or
fashion
even for in my
design.
free time.
Choose from over 1,000 design options. Then add a personal touch to give your item a final flourish. You can get the items other people are wearing by liking them. Mix and match your favorites to create new looks.
Eh.
By connecting online, you can expand your friend circle and grow your brand. Got an eye for fashion? Then get styling when Fashion Dreamer debuts exclusively on Nintendo Switch this year. Delve into these dark worlds. Dracula's Castle
Oh,
Beckett,
Castlevania,
and this new paid
by the looks of it.
DLC for the roguelite action platformer Dead Cells. Venture through the castle's hellish halls and outskirts alongside Richter Belmont and Alucard, leading up to a showdown with Death and Dracula himself. Wield the Vampire Killer and other iconic weapons as you vanquish legions of
Honestly, it
monsters
just
in
seems like they
frenetic
remake
combat.
this game every time.
12 original covers and 51 songs from the Castlevania series accompany you during your quest in Dead Cells.
I do wonder if they're going to release a new Smash character in this game.
March 6th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Enter a new grid in this narrative puzzle adventure set within the Tron universe.
I was about to say, it's a Tron game.
Dangerous truths and retrieve what was lost as you navigate through a perilous world. Your decisions and the alliances you forge will impact your journey and the entire server. Tron Identity launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch this April.
Eh.
Who's there? Wait, is that? Well, that can't be good. The time-bending murder mystery Ghost Trick returns in HD. After kicking the bucket and becoming a ghost, you can possess and control objects. With your powers, you can even help others, like this woman, and change any ill-fated, fates. Ghost Trick, Phantom Detective, Spirits onto Nintendo Switch this
Not gonna lie, that game actually seems pretty interesting. I do a playthrough.
2 connected worlds, 1 suspenseful thriller.
問題ない抑え込むまだ無茶を食べろ言っても無駄だし任せろついに来たなここがポリスセンターデカシムは刑事訓練用の仮想空間現実がコピーされた世界すごい
I'm not too sure on this game. It definitely looks interesting, but will I play it? Probably not.
まだ30分も経ってないよそもそもこの事件には最初から違和感があったこの事件の犯人はお前だ警察だおとなしくしろ
Yeah, this game just seems kind of complicated from this trailer, so I'm not really much of a complicated game person.
宝石強奪未遂で現行犯逮捕する面白くなるよハーバードがカラフル猫ちゃんになってる何が起こった
誰かがデータを置き換えたんだ。
警察のシステムに潜入し
Honestly, looks pretty interesting. Gem Eater.
それって完全に犯罪だぞこれが犯罪だとこの狂った街では手段を選んではいられない
You know, it would be a funny twist if that character was actually the main villain.
私服を壊すブータル
I
一匹
wonder if any games like that where you unintentionally play the main villain.
Once upon a time, there was a witch and a demon. Experience Bayonetta's origins as a
Oh.
young witch named Cereza. Seeking the power to rescue her imprisoned mother, she ventures deep into the Avalon Forest ruled by fairies.
I'm going to that forest. I'm going to become a witch and save Mummy.
There, she'll encounter the otherworldly demon Cheshire. You'll control both witch and demon at the same time. Harness Cereza's magic and Cheshire's ferocity to travel through this mysterious and dangerous forest. They'll need to work together in battle as well.
Let's go!
Cereza cannot attack and can only support Cheshire by magically binding enemies. Hold an enemy in place while Cheshire attacks. Or stop an aggressive one to focus on another. Strategically use each character's abilities to win battles.
Not gonna lie, it seems interesting, but
The
I'm not
duo
gonna play it. I'm
gains
not a
strength
fan of the
to continue
Bayonetta
their
series.
journey. By obtaining more powers, new paths can be opened, and battles can be more easily swayed in your favor. Can Cereza and Cheshire find their happily ever after?
Cheshire, let's go!
Bayonetta Origins, Cereza and the Lost Demon prowls onto the Nintendo Switch
Oh,
system
that was
March 17th.
that was actually pretty
Pre-orders
close.
are available now on Nintendo eShop.
How was that? Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, it's another Splatoon game. Was it Splatoon 4? Or just a DLC for Splatoon 3? Seems like a new place in the Splatoon city. I've never really played it past the first game, so I have really no clue what's going on, to be honest.
Introducing the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass. This paid DLC includes 2 waves of content. The first wave is Inkopolis. Make this splat-tastic place from the original Splatoon game your stomping grounds.
Okay, I thought it was from the original one.
This is Booyah Base. It's got some pretty nifty weapons and gear. You might spot a few familiar faces alongside new shopkeepers. Products here are the same as the ones in Splatsville, so shop wherever your vibes are strongest. Salmon Run, Table Turf Battle, The Shoal, and amiibo functionality all work in the same way here too.
Almost no one sells amiibos these days. It's just only electronic stores sell amiibos. That's it. The fact that they're still trying to sell them is a little sad.
The Squid Sisters will also perform here during Splatfests. Need a mix of old school and freshness? Then head over to Inkopolis. The first wave of this paid DLC launches this spring.
Seems interesting, but I'm not gonna really get it because I don't even have the original game.
Oh, what's this?
Ooh. And they never said the second part of the DLC. Seems like Coral's taking over the place. Yeah, that side order. Honestly, that intrigues me a little. Intrigues me a bit, but still, I'm good on not getting it.
Wave 1 Inkopolis launches this spring. Wave 2 Side Order will launch in the future.
Oh, so the first DLC is just you barely have anything?
Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass will be available later today on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Did not expect it to be this day.
Many people have played Splatoon 3 since its launch. Thank you all very much. We hope players will be able to enjoy the game even more with the upcoming paid expansion pass. Please look forward to more information about Splatoon 3 in the future. Let's see some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Oh,
Adventure awaits Mickey and friends on Illusion Island. Mickey Mouse,
Interesting.
Minnie Mouse, Donald Duck, and Goofy. Embark on a new adventure to find 3 magical books and save the mysterious island of Monoth.
I honestly like this art style. It's just so nice.
Jump and swing to explore every nook and cranny of the island. By unlocking special abilities, you can reach new places and find secret areas. Cross large chasms with boost jump. Ground-pound barriers to open new spaces. And glide through the air to reach distant platforms and hidden areas. Each character's personality shines through in their actions.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it.
Pals locally can brave the island. Share a hug for extra health. Play leapfrog for larger jumps. Or drop a rope to lend a hand. Work together to save Monoth, and you might discover new paths. While exploring the island, you'll meet unusual allies and dangerous foes.
Not gonna lie, it looks honestly a
Study their
bit
movements
interesting.
carefully to figure out the secrets to victory. Join Mickey and friends on a high-flying adventure in Disney Illusion Island, swinging onto Nintendo Switch
Not gonna lie,
July
that
28th.
kind of seems
Pre-orders
interesting.
begin today on
I
Nintendo
may
eShop.
play it. Just depends on if Disney will go on a copyright strike that if I do it.
More emblems are on the way. New emblems are coming to future waves of the Fire Emblem Engage Expansion Pass DLC.
I honestly could care
Wave 2
less for the Fire
includes
Emblem
X,
series.
Emblem of Strength. Raise defense and unleash counterattacks.
There is only one person who commands.
Soren, Emblem of Acumen. Cast magic spells over a wide area.
What is battle?
Camilla, Emblem of Revelation. Modify the terrain to hinder enemies. Wave 3 includes
Naps viewers anymore.
Chrom and Robin, Emblem of Bonds. Overwhelm foes with sword and magic attacks.
You have it the wrong way around.
Veronica, Emblem of Heroes. Summon additional allies
This game's-
to fight for your cause.
Fire Emblem just never appealed to me, to be honest.
Missions to recruit these
The
new
only
emblems.
thing I like about him is the a few characters in Smash
And in
Bros.
Wave 4, a new story called Belxenologue will be unlocked.
answering our prayers.
Who is it that's putting your world in danger now?
Watch out! Assassin!
Wave 2 of the Fire Emblem Engage expansion pass for the Fire Emblem Engage game launches on the Nintendo Switch system later today. Take control of your destiny. This is Reverie, a world in which deities known as aspirations dwell. When a megacorp endangers the harmony between Reverie and our world, the future of humanity hangs in the balance.
Interesting.
In this narrative adventure, harness your divine gift of clairvoyance to travel between worlds, see the future, and decide humanity's fate. Many branching story paths, along with a riveting soundtrack by Celeste composer Lena Raine, set the stage for your journey. Eventually, you'll side with one of the 6 aspirations like Bond, power, or chaos to change the story's outcome. To which destiny do you aspire? Harmony: The Fall of Reverie launches first for consoles.
Not gonna
on
lie, that
Nintendo Switch
seems kind of
this
interesting.
June.
I always like multiple different ending stories. Like, those are just fun to
These
me.
games will have you rolling. Octopath Traveler 2 is just around the corner. After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo containing the game's opening hours will be available on Nintendo eShop.
Not gonna lie, RPG games that not that interested in, so probably never gonna play it.
Who will your allies be, and where will your journey lead you? Venture through a brand new world in Octopath Traveler 2.
I will say, the
launching on
artwork in it
Nintendo
is
Switch February
very
24th.
nice.
Keep it rolling. Run around and collect oodles of objects in this remaster of We Love Katamari. Roll in a classroom, a zoo, and space? New features include playing as the young king of all cosmos in 5 new challenges. And taking photos with a selfie camera. We Love Katamari Reroll plus Royal Reverie comes to Nintendo Switch June 2nd. In addition, active Nintendo Switch Online members can play a free game trial of Katamari Damashi Reroll.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm not...
Combine the powers of the sun and moon to fend off evil.
Another
in this
RPG.
Turn-based RPG.
Yeah, I could care less for
Traverse a
RPGs.
breathtaking world. Meet characters from all walks of life and devastate foes with timed attacks in battle. Complement your journey with enchanting melodies and retro-inspired tunes from the renowned Yasunori Mitsuda, a guest composer for the game. Sea of Stars sails onto Nintendo Switch August 29th. A free demo will launch later today on Nintendo eShop. Duke it out in this free-to-play online multiplayer showdown. Form 2 teams of 3 and challenge others to
Seems
lightning
interesting,
fast
not gonna lie.
air hockey style. Use each striker's skills to dominate each match. Change the course trajectory from afar. Block areas to gain the advantage. Or knock opponents out of the arena with explosive moves. Omega Strikers slides onto Nintendo Switch April 27th. Pre-orders for this free-to-play game begin today on Nintendo eShop.
If I had more friends, I definitely would love to play that.
Dive
It does
back
seem
into the
interesting.
sprawling labyrinth. A collection of the first 3 Etrian Odyssey games is coming to Nintendo Switch, remastered in HD. Many treasures lie deep within a massive labyrinth. Its paths are intertwined, and vicious monsters lurk in the shadows. A blank map is your only guide. By drawing the map as you explore, you can progress even further. Venture into the labyrinth with 5 adventurers. As the guild leader, you'll assign them roles, like the ally defending protector or the ultra-fast dark hunter. But
Honestly,
be
seems a
warned,
little
every
confusing.
adventure is fraught with danger. Should you fall in battle, you can change your team and learn new skills to strengthen your party before challenging the labyrinth again. 24 newly drawn character illustrations are included.
Honestly, it seems a little
Plus, take
confusing to me.
advantage of new difficulty options and a new auto mapping function for smoother exploration. Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection launches on Nintendo Switch June 1st. Each game in the collection will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Get your tactical skills ready.
Oh, I'm not good at those.
Calling all strategy fans. The Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp game is only a couple of months away. Join Andy, Max, Sammy, and more in 2 full story campaigns, each one filled with colorful turn-based tactical action. Flex your strategic muscles across a multitude of modes. Design your own maps and share them.
Are
with
we going to
friends.
see the
Plus,
gameplay?
go head-to-head in local and online play. Advance Wars 1+2 Reboot Camp comes to Nintendo
So we
Switch
get to see
April
no
21st.
gameplay and just a
Pre-orders begin
cinematic
today on
trailer,
Nintendo
so
eShop.
yeah, that doesn't seem promising for the game if we don't see gameplay. Oh, new Kirby game.
A new story will unfold in the Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe game. Magolor, the interdimensional traveler from the main adventure, has lost his powers and must escape the realm between dimensions.
Oh, it's a continuation by the looks of it. Well, that's pretty neat.
All he can do now is a basic attack and jump. To regain Magolor's powers, you'll need to collect magic points by defeating enemies. With magic points, different abilities can be restored and enhanced.
Wasn't he a villain in the game that you played him in?
Magolor's levitation, or increase his attack range. The order
I
in
forget
which to restore
exactly.
his powers is up to you. There are over 20 interdimensional stages to explore. Up to 4 players on the same system can venture through this mysterious realm together. Can Magolor restore his powers and safely return to his world? You can access this new epilogue after clearing story mode.
I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure he was the villain, so why would you want to give him his powers back?
After today's Nintendo Direct, a demo will be available on Nintendo eShop. Up to 4 players can play a specially arranged demo with select stages and sub-games. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th.
That's earlier. That's later this
Pre-orders are
year or
available
month.
now on Nintendo eShop.
Not gonna lie, it seems interesting, but I'm a little
We
confused
hope
on
you're
it.
looking forward to the new story in Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. Next, here's some news about Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah,
Please take a look at this.
the expensive ripoff. That's what it is. Like, I don't know why you have to pay to even use it.
Game Boy games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online. On Nintendo Switch, you can play these games anytime, anywhere, just like you could back in the day.
Well, that's actually pretty interesting.
Let's introduce the games that will be available at launch. Tetris. Arrange the falling Tetraminos and aim for a high score. Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins. Reclaim the castle that Wario stole from you.
Didn't even know that one existed.
The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening DX. Awaken the Windfish to escape Koholint Island. Gargoyle's Quest. Save the Ghoul Realm as Firebrand from the Ghosts and Goblins series. Game & Watch Gallery 3.
Oh.
Play an assortment of Game & Watch titles.
Eh,
Alone in the Dark, The New Nightmare. Solve a murder mystery on the supernatural Shadow Island.
oh,
Metroid 2, Return of Samus. Destroy the Metroids hiding on planet SR-388. Wario Land 3. Traverse a world that changes between day and night based on your actions. Kirby's
of course, Kirby game.
Float, inhale, and spit out enemies in Kirby's debut title. You can use the Game Boy, Game Boy Pocket, or Game Boy Color screen filters. Up to 2 players
It's
can
actually
play
pretty
compatible
interesting.
games together locally or online.
Surprised I didn't have the
More
Pokemon games.
will be added in the
I
future.
just said that. I just said, what? Surprised the Pokemon game isn't
And-
there. But nope, there's one.
Game Boy Advance games are being added to Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion
Oh,
pack.
nice.
Here are the games that you can play at launch.
Think about it.
Super Mario
I understand they're
Advance
probably
One,
never going to do
Super
that.
Mario Brothers 3. Play 38 extra levels from the Nintendo e-reader accessory. WarioWare Inc. Mega Micro Games. Experience the origins of the lightning-fast micro games. Koru Koru Korurin. Guide the spinning stick to the goal without hitting obstacles.
Seems that's interesting
Mario
for sure.
Kart Super Circuit. Race in the first Mario Kart game created for a portable system. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Venture through a zany world and fight with equally zany attacks. The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap.
Honestly,
Shrink to miniature size and dive into a big adventure.
I like this, but I also don't like this.
Local and
I
online
don't.
play
I just don't
support
know. It just
compatible
meh.
games, and up to 4
I'm
players
indifferent
can
to
play
it. Is
together.
basically what I'm saying. Just Nintendo trying to use their old games to get more money.
More games will be added to this library as well. After this presentation, you can play these Game Boy titles with the Nintendo Switch Online membership. Or play both Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles with the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership.
Yeah.
Select Game Boy titles will be playable on Nintendo Switch. And after today's Nintendo Direct, you'll be able to play the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance titles we introduced.
That's actually kind of neat that they're doing it right away.
For more information about Nintendo Switch Online and Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack in the future. Let's see a few more headlines.
The original Metroid Prime game is remastered on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, that's cool. It definitely seems interesting. Never been a Metroid fan, but maybe I'll give this one a try. Especially since it's a remaster of the first game. You know, seeing it, I'm honestly not too sure. This is not the first game since... no, Ridley. Because of the Smash Bros. Ridley was not a robot in the first game.
The first Metroid Prime game, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube
Oh, maybe it
system,
was.
has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Explore Talon 4 from the perspective of Samus Aran. But beware, there's more to this alien planet than meets the eye. Visors are the key to your adventure. They'll help you discover info and clues on how to progress. Depending on the situation, a certain visor may be required.
Oh,
When hostile creatures attack, keep them in your sights with a lock-on feature. Then fight back with beams, missiles, bombs, and more. This remaster adds new dual-stick controls, allowing you to move around while separately changing your point of view.
it's actually pretty nice.
Also select a control style that recreates the feel of the original game, among other control options. Explore Talon 4 with your preferred playstyle. The digital version of Metroid Prime
Just want to know how Ridley is
launches on
meta
Nintendo
Ridley, not the
eShop
original
later
one.
Today, the physical version of the game will be available in
Wasn't
stores
really
February
real
22nd.
before? Because they're saying this is the first game, but I'm just confused to be honest.
Put your master detective skills to the test. This is the World Detective Organization. Yuma, a trainee detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him, will solve
$5 says they're
they're
going to be they're going to be kids
controlled by Amaterasu Corporation.
because apparently all anime things have kids being the superpowers.
Alongside master detectives of the organization, each one has a supernatural ability that can prove useful during investigations. Mimic body types and voices with disguise. Detect heartbeats and whispers with audio aptitude. And witness past crime scenes with post-cognition. These abilities can be shared with Yuma,
So this is post-cognition.
so use them to get closer to cracking a case. After collecting enough evidence, a mystery labyrinth will appear. Spot the
This game seems
inconsistencies
okay.
and uncover the truth. Master Detective Archives Rain Code launches on Nintendo Switch June 30th. Wings of the Heart take flight once more. A remastered collection of both Baten Kaitos games, originally released on the Nintendo GameCube system, is coming to Nintendo Switch. After a long and peaceful era on the floating islands above Earth, the Empire's conspiracy looms closer. As spirits dwelling within the protagonists,
Meh.
you'll stand up to the Empire across two different eras of war. During your travels, you'll visit various locales and team up with like-minded allies. Battles are fought using cards called Magnus. Your attack power is determined by the attributes and combinations of your cards, which are randomly dealt from the deck. In these real-time battles, you'll need to make split-second decisions to edge closer to victory. What revelations will come to light in the skies above and the lands below? Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD Remaster soars onto Nintendo Switch this summer. Dive into your new fantasy life.
Live the life you want in a new fantasy life game. While exploring the
I'll pass
woods
on
hiding
doing that.
around, you'll meet a mysterious girl. Then travel between past and present to make the island your own. Become a woodcutter, angler, cook, blacksmith,
Is it just me or does it feel like it should be a Animal Crossing game?
magician, and more.
Well, minus this part.
Take on different roles to develop the island. How will you rebuild? This life is yours to live. After 1,000 years, the restoration is about to begin. Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time.
I'll pass on it, to be honest. Oh, it seems familiar. I don't really know his name, though.
Wave 4
Huh,
is
more car-
racing in.
More tracks.
Yoshi's Island. A brand new course is zooming into Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC.
Mario Kart's been a fun game, but
who
meh.
originally hit the track
Oh.
in Mario Kart Double Dash is also being added to Wave 4.
Oh, nice. It's finally a new character. Just weird how there's different Birdos. I'm just used to this one, but hey, I'm not complaining.
Wave 4 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game races onto the Nintendo Switch system this spring. active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Oh. Not just a bunch of miscellaneous games by the looks of it. Seems kind of interesting. This one seems interesting. It looks kind of cute. Aww. Have a nice stuff. That's honestly an interesting title. And honestly, this one seems kind of interesting. Yeah, that doesn't... seems pretty meh. Everything just seems so lifeless and robotic.
Thank you for staying with us so far. This will be our last segment. Please take a look.
Wonder what it is. Hope it's a Smash Bros. Thing. We haven't gotten much of that for a while. Maybe it's another Link game by the looks. There seems to be one every single year. Or Zelda game, whichever it's called.
Rise, my servants. Sweep over Hyrule.
Yep, Zelda game.
This kingdom and her allies. Leave no survivors.
I'm not gonna lie, this seems kind of interesting, despite not being a Zelda fan, to be honest.
But Link, I am not sure you'll be able to stop him.
He'll beat him. Don't worry, he always does. Now he can drive vehicles around. They are truly going all out. Tears of the Kingdom. Pretty interesting, to be honest.
Please, lend him your power.
Well, that's in like a few months. So, usually when they do something like this, it'll be like at the end of the year.
That was The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, the latest entry in the Legend of Zelda series. In addition to the standard version, a collector's edition of the game containing various items will release on launch day. A new amiibo figure of Link from this game will also be available on the same day. We hope you're looking forward to Link's latest grand adventure. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
And thank you all guys for watching as well. Looks like there's a little more. Is there a little more hidden stuff at the end? Nope. That's it. Oh, thank you guys all for watching. Honestly, it was a few games on there that might do on a playthrough on here sometime. For now, I'll see you guys in whatever I post next. See ya.